I'm Brianna.
And I'm Akira.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
That was good.
I'm shocked the road again. You know, I shocked it in Saudi, I shocked it in Manchester, and I'm gonna shock it again. Coming to New York in his hometown, right? I don't know his hometown, but yeah. I figure you don't have a hometown.
Nah, shut that shit up over there, yo. Ain't nobody from any borough came at me that way. All right now. They love me. They respect me. Cause I respect the fuck out of everybody.
Arnold, I got another question. Arnold, I got another question for you. People know about him
over here, man.
before they've known about you.
Banana for me.
Yeah, man.
Before they've known about you. Banana for me.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, boxing is the only sport in the world where someone as known as Eddie Hearn, as significant as he is in the sport, can publicly say on a microphone and a camera that he loves the most racist boxer in the sport today, and that is TEOFIMO Lopez. Now, I know it's up for debate on who's the most racist between TEOFIMO Lopez and Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why TEOFIMO Lopez gets that #1 spot. And by the way, he's barely getting it because it is a very, very close race. Because Teo is more open with his racism. He has not changed his energy. You see, Ryan, he got out everything he wanted to say in that one night when he went on his racist rant. Now, even though he came out and announced that he was a racist that night, he no longer wants to repeat it. Ryan, he just wanted to let it be known how he felt about black people and leave it at that. But TEOFIMO Lopez, he continues to repeat it over and over again. One of the reasons is because he knows his racist fan base loves it. And speaking of love, this is what Eddie Hearn said. Let me go ahead and play the clip.
Because I think Teo's got a tough fight against Barboza. We just had him on our show. He won a close decision, but his confidence is going to be rising. And Teo is, like, I've got to say, I love TEOFIMO Lopez. He's well out there. I don't know what I'm just watching him walking around. I think, I want to be on your planet. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on TEOFIMO's planet.
Okay, so with all the boxers in the sport of boxing today, this is the fighter that Eddie Hearn says he loves. And in that clip, Eddie Hearn, he made it very clear. He doesn't love TEOFIMO because of what he does inside of the ring. He loves him because of what he does outside of the ring. And we know what Teo does outside of the ring. And we know what he says and he continues to say. Now, let's just look at the dichotomy. For starters, what did Eddie Hearn say about Gervonta Tank Davis again? When it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, Eddie Hearn, he said that Gervonta is inarticulate and he's not a smart person, not a deep thinker, which is what makes him so dangerous in the ring. And that was Eddie Hearn's post-fight analysis of Gervonta knocking out the undefeated Hector Garcia. That's what he had to say about Gervonta's performance. He called the man inarticulate. But yet he's never called TEOFIMO Lopez inarticulate. So according to Eddie Hearn, Gervonta is not a deep thinker, but TEOFIMO Lopez is? Let's look at some of Teo's articulation.
That's the best way to promote boxing, by doing making these comments?
No, but it's boxing. Everything should go.
Yeah, but racism is not boxing.
I'm not racist.
Well, why you say racist shit?
That's not racist. It's
say
how y'all
bananas?
take it. It's how you guys take it. A banana's potassium.
Come on, man. You can't
You guys
play dumb.
portray an item that's being, what is it called? Not superficial. What is it? You know how they have things that, stereotypes. You guys added the stereotype. All I did, the same thing with the banana eating and laughing at it. You guys thought that I said that shit.
Why you say apple or something?
Huh?
Why you say apple or something? Why you
An
gotta be
apple?
banana?
I got an apple.
But why you ain't say that? You said
What
banana.
you mean? A banana?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can say any fruit.
Any fruit. The darker the deeper the, okay, how does it go about Tupac? All right, it says the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots, right?
The darker the berry, the deeper the roots. Yeah.
Okay, but the darker the flesh, black is, Jesus was black. Fuck y'all talking about?
And this is just a small example of TEOFIMO Lopez's great articulation. He didn't even know the word stereotype. Whenever Teo has a microphone in his face, he always tries to impress black people by quoting some famous black person, and he always messes up all of the quotes. I mean, so if Eddie Hearn is going to divert and not talk about boxing, then TEOFIMO Lopez is the most inarticulate boxer in the sport today. Now let's look at Terrence Crawford and the things that Eddie Hearn said about Terrence Crawford. Now let's look at the love that Eddie Hearn has for Terrence Crawford. Eddie completely disrespected Terrence Crawford to his face. And those are Terrence Crawford's words. Once again, I'm giving you guys some contrast of what Eddie Hearn said about Teofimo Lopez as opposed to what he said about Gervonta, Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney, and other fighters on the coincidental list. Because the point is, with all the boxers in the sport today, why would you say that you love a racist? Why would you praise him of all fighters for what he does outside of the ring? Now, it would be nothing wrong with him saying, I love what Teo does inside of the ring. And the real crazy thing is Teo is not even a matchroom fighter. So he's not one of Eddie Hearn's fighters. But Devin Haney has been loyal to Eddie Hearn for years and years and years. He first signed with DAZN, and then when he was a free agent, Devin was still loyal to Eddie Hearn. Now you fast forward to present day, and Eddie Hearn won't even give Devin Haney tickets to watch a matchroom fight. Speaking of Teo, before Teo had lost to George Kambosos, you guys remember when old media, they kept trying to push this fake narrative that Teofimo Lopez was the undisputed champion, right? But he couldn't be undisputed because Devin Haney was the WBC champion. So at this time, Devin Haney, once again, he's a matchroom DAZN fighter, right? His representative, Eddie Hearn, is doing an interview. He's talking about the situation, and he says Teofimo Lopez is not undisputed, although he should be undisputed. What is that supposed to mean? And let me remind you once again, at that time he said that Eddie Hearn's fighter, Devin Haney, was the WBC champion. It comes off like he's basically saying, look, I know that I'm supposed to be representing Devin Haney, but Teofimo Lopez, man, I love that guy. So if he wants to mislead the public and tell people that he's undisputed, I'm going to just say, well, you know what? He's not undisputed, but he should be. Donald Trump, he's saying that he wants to kick out all the Muslims, kick them all out of Palestine, and he wants to build a resort there. Now imagine somebody saying that's not Donald Trump's land, but it should be. That's pretty much what Eddie Hearn said about Teofimo Lopez. We know what time it is. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.